I'm going to wait for everyone to pull up. And if no one pulls up, I'll go into a second message. All right, let's go into the second message. Here we go. Ooh, someone said they only want to be friends right now. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Someone said they only want to be friends right now. What's up, Melissa? You gotta watch your back this weekend. Excuse me, someone said they broke up for sure. They ain't coming back. They ain't going back no matter what you see out here. You gotta put your worries behind you. You are so different from what I expected. So here's a person who, like, they may not wanna, they may like you, they may be fond of you, but they just broke up with somebody. And they just want you to be their rebound. Okay, they want something basic, or they were dealing with basic people, basic boys, basic biatches. Okay, they don't understand their duty. They don't understand their purpose. They don't understand what they're supposed to do here. They're only worried about getting their wand licked right now. They're somebody dancing on their pole. They're very greedy. They only look out for themselves. Okay? There could be another person just like this too. You need to increase your value, or they're trying to increase theirs by making sure your navel gets batted up by them. You have an unspoken attraction between you and this person. Judgment is going to happen for this person. They don't want to be crying anymore. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity for y'all to get together. It's not going to happen more than once. That's what I heard. It's a one and done. Okay, you're unmatched out here in these streets. He said, only you can make me feel, or you did. So you feel like you want to get over somebody, and you think that this person is gonna help you get over it. So you just want to, like, you know, get rubbed on, touched on, loved on. And you're like, I'm gonna take the first person that comes my way. You're not trying to go back into a relationship that's gonna make you have to do arts and crafts and take, you know, glue stick and put things together. You just want to have some fun right now. You're on rebound mode. The tables have turned so much that I don't want to sit next to you. So you were once involved with somebody and you're in rebound mode. And you want someone to come and give you something real nice. And you're getting headaches from people who do witchcraft. Okay? Wow. That went left. You need sleep. Okay? You may be telling, like, some people, like, get your shit together and then maybe we could talk. Maybe we could talk. But that's your excuse. You ain't really trying to be with nobody. Yeah, you're praising the Most High because you know the Most High has another plan for you outside of the relationship that you just left. You got an ex from the past saying that I need you more now than ever. Oof, damn. So let me get this straight. You broke up with somebody. Somebody broke up with you. Didn't treat you right. Treat you good. You're here to do a whole bunch of stuff on earth. You got people out here sending you headaches. You're unmatched. Then you got another person, or you yourself are not in the mood for anything serious, and you're trying to give somebody a chance that may or may not make it because you just want to get your tires greased. Okay. Don't let your pride take you away from the Most High. Because it's almost like, like you leave a relationship and you're like, I'm out the door. Thank God, let's go party. You go party and you're like looking, you're like, ooh, who's gonna swing my way first? You could be a lone wolf right now in the solo dolos. People are trying to figure out your codes. They're trying to figure out how to get you in the bed, how to make you weak, how to make you weak, how to make you weak. They want to make you weak. I'm okay. How you doing? Sunflower Erica 777. You mad about something? Let's fix it. Your perspective is changing. What you do with your money, like I said, you're increasing your value. You're emptying your mind to the Lord now. You're saying like, okay, God, what's next? This didn't work out for me, so what's next? What's next? Okay. You could live somewhere. I always get this, Houston or Texas. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't accomplish your goals. Sometimes your voice makes like certain people crawl, and sometimes your voice makes people bang, bang, dang-a-lang, jump. Okay? It makes the pussy jump, the dick jump, everything jump, jumping, 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 jumping. All right? Remember what you tell yourself. Like if you tell yourself, oh my God, I went through a bad breakup, everybody's the same, it's going to be really crappy for me, blah, blah, blah. It is going to be difficult for you to actually go forward in the direction you want to go forward because you're talking to yourself like that. There's a supermoon that's happening tomorrow, and like it's giving like work on your subconscious mind. It's also giving hold on a minute because a lot of people are going to want to try and come in and like take you up right now. Somebody that's watching you. There's a lot of watching energy. You're their Netflix all day, every day. Okay? Somebody wants you to be their sloppy kitty cat. Somebody said, I want to be your man. I want to be, I want to be your girl. You think they're a date or a flower. Someone drives by your house. Yeah, they drive by your house. Oh, here we go again with this witchcraft. Someone try to do spell work on you, but it didn't work. Oh, shoot. So someone was trying to take you out, and it's not working. Yep. And there's something. Holy Spirit, come through. Yeah, look, others are planning foolishness. What are they doing? Someone who you hurt, they're making sounds. Oh my God, they're making sounds. Oh, shoot. You're going to have to put these parasites to sleep. You're going to have to put a nail in these parasites. Yeah, that's what you got to do. Because this person has parasites. This person is no good. I heard he's a no good. No. They think that they're badass and they can get away with anything. They think that they can continue to do this trickery. But God sees all. God sees everything, boo-boo. So whoever these people are, they got so much parasites that they can't afford to do spell work on you and it actually be successful. Their darts alone won't even like be able to reach you because they got parasites. You have an infection. How can you be doing spell work and expect it to be effective? Okay. They might be able to conquer other low vibrational people, but they won't be able to contact you. I just heard contact. What did I just contact you? Yeah. And they're not healing. The reason they're not healing is because they have an ex. They have an ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, okay? And they don't know a lot of things that happened in that relationship. It's still like so unsure to them. They're like, I don't know why this person walked out on me. I don't know why they never answered my text message for 3 weeks. I don't know why she took the dog out. I don't know why he closed the envelope when I got into the house. Like, there's so much things in their past relationship that they're still meditating on, and they wish that they pleased you more. They wish that they pleased you more. There's someone else coming through that says, I'll do what he never did. I'll do what they never did. You know, someone who's more in line with your birth chart. Someone who has no spirit of lacking, excuse me. You could be leaving your child for this sneaky link that you're about to walk into. And it seems like they might be calling you very soon. You and them have a lot of magical madness. Like when y'all get together, like the energy's lit, okay? The energy's nice. It's like inviting. You bring this person a reason to smile. You give them a reason to smile. Like they're going to take you out of your celibacy. Be mindful of that. Okay, they're like, listen, I'll be under your protection. They'll be like, I'll be under your obligation. Whatever you want, I got it. They said, Daddy's at work. When you coming? They said, Daddy's at work. Daddy working hard. When you coming over? So there's somebody who's like, yo, I'm willing to be exactly what your person could never be to you. I'm willing to be the thing that lets you let go of the situation from the past. The thing that made you lose your peace, okay? Lose your peace of mind. I'm gonna do something different in your life. The thing that handicapped you, okay? The thing that made you look away from love. I'm going to give you a reason to look. I'm going to give you a reason to want to speak in tongues when you see me. I'm going to give you a reason to want to, seek God daily. Okay. Okay. Their children will feel the attack of the spell work that was sent to you. Okay. They said, I want you to just play dumb for a little bit so I could do the things that I want to do for you. This new person that's coming in, it seems like the new person rebound. That's the energy, right? They make a lot of money, or they got money coming through. They got money coming through. They don't want you to be misguided anymore. They don't want you to be misled anymore. They said the nectar is here for you. You could have seen this person in March. They said they know there's competing energy near, far, and wide for you. But they love when you pull on their hair. They love when you pull on their beard. They love when you pull on their face, their butt, their cheeks, their hands. They just want to grip on you. They said stop polluting your mind with porn. So maybe this person that's so super horny is watching too much porn, or maybe they're backed up. That's why they're coming in. Your rebound is coming in like, woo, your rebound's coming in serious. They're very horny. They could have been watching you in this relationship and how it was playing out and how it wasn't. They could have addictions. The addiction is they could be like only wanting to give their body to certain people. They only want to give their body to certain people, and you're that certain person. They were waiting for you and this relationship to be over. They have admission standards, and they don't want anyone to know what's going on between the two of you. They want to keep it low key. They could be a fire sign. Your ancestors are looking out if this is the best connection for you to move forward to, because your ancestors want you to focus on celebrating your achievements versus being with someone who just wants to turn you on. I got things to say. Somebody has something to say to you. This person that wants to turn you on. Yeah, they want to laugh together. They want to chill. They want to laugh at your ex. Okay? This person's saying not a lot of people understand you because you understand things outside of the matrix. They too don't trust a lot of people, especially women or men. just people. They don't trust a lot of people to cook for them. They don't trust a lot of people to wash their clothes. They don't trust a lot of people to do anything for them, much less put their hand in their hair. They're not the kind of person that trusts easily, but they got something about them, like, is being confirmed that you are the one they should be with or should go towards. They're working very hard. They said, why didn't that ex marry you? They're trying to seek clarity right now. They're trying to bring some things to light because the confusion has them very upset. They could have faced a lot of delays, major and minor, in their life. They may need someone to hug them at nighttime, rub their head, you know? They thought at one point they had it all and they didn't need a person. They didn't need a girlfriend or a boyfriend. And now they're like, nah, man, peace is priceless. And I need the right one by my side to make my dick wet. Or my pussy wet. Yeah. They have a different type of love language. One that is about bonding or touch. They could have drank a lot. They're worried about their soul. And I know that we talked about you having this godly essence about you, so they could want you to come into their life to help them stop drinking. They said if this was someone from the past and they left you like on red a lot, they're kind of sorry about that. They were just in a one-man show kind of vibe. And they weren't giving you everything that they could give you. This spiritual connection that you have with this person is super spiritual. Okay? They don't mind going down on you. They don't mind like trying to like suck out your soul. Okay? Claim your soul, rightfully theirs. They said there's no such thing as too much happiness. Y'all have a very deep connection. They know they were immature. They said you had to leave that ex. You had to leave that ex to free yourself. That was not for you. I heard that was a life sentence. You were not going to be happy about that. They could be Persian. You could be Persian. Yeah. They said a lot of people want to know who you slept with. They want to know who you are interested in. What's your number count? What is with this fresh laundry all day today? Okay? You have to call judgment on those people that you don't rate no longer. So you can grow harder and forever. This person hopes that you're doing what you need to do for you. They said no more games, no more bullshit. I'm sorry. And you're like, nah, I need a third opinion. Let me call my girl. Let me call my homeboy and ask him about this person. So, like, even though they could have ghosted you, like they just said, they miss you. They care about you. And their true emotions is that they loving you bad. Right? Your child, if your child had to say something to you, they're like, Mom, Dad, you know, stop throwing judgments at this person. Someone said, I haven't finished getting to know you yet. They don't even know why the enemy hates on you. They don't know why people hate on you. They don't know why people hate on you. So your child in the spirit is saying, don't pass no judgments on nobody. And then this person is saying, please don't judge me. Oh, so it's almost like you have a person here that likes you a lot. And they're afraid of people judging them for liking you. Maybe you're not of the same culture. You're not of the same district, not of the same class. And your child is saying, don't judge them. And your person is saying, please don't judge me. Maybe the reality is they may live in a different neighborhood from you, but the shit ain't any better than yours. They may come from a different country, but their family's on some stupid shit. They could also do a lot of like mind reading which is keeping them limited, thinking they're not very gifted in the spirit. They might be gifted with, say, money. They might be gifted with other things, but they're not gifted with psychic visions. Right? And the ancestors said they're trying to work out everything for you. It can be scary to offer emotional to support to somebody who's like, they're not 100 with their emotions. They could be renting a vehicle. They don't have a car right now. That's why they couldn't come towards you. Okay? They said their body swells up hot for you. They need a wash off. They need a spiritual bath, spell breaker, banishing, repelling, touch me not, stay away, go back to where you come from, reverse. They need something. Like I heard a 7 times wash, 7 times 7 wash. Woo! Hada base kodo lobo sida. Look up 7 times 7 spiritual wash if you're dealing with something serious. Okay, someone's going to tell you why they need this wash. But this doesn't take away from the fact that they really want to eat you, taste you, put honey on you, love on you. They really want to be able to say, Heaven, bring me down. Bring me down to this person's energy so we can have kids and a family. This person feels like you are sent to heal and uplift all kinds of people. This person believes you are loving, guiding, you're protective. This person could have came into your life around April. I think we had another month come out. March, April. You could have seen this person. You could have talked to this person March or April. They could be coming March or April. They want to take another shot with you. You hold secret knowledge in the spiritual world that they never even thought was possible. You could be very intuitive. You could get downloads. God reveals many things to you. And they're coming to ask you some questions soon. They're coming to ask you some questions. They think you're very gorgeous. They said you've been too strong for too long and they want to take the weight off. They said they want to become brave to love you, brave enough to love you. They know there's a lot of people pulling on you. How can they not be psychic, but yet they know that a lot of people pull on your energy? They know that you may be filled with the Holy Spirit, or the Holy Spirit works on you or has your back a lot. Like the angels have your back a lot. They said their love don't cost a thing. That movie could be significant. You could have known this person from high school or college, university. My love don't cost a thing. I'm not getting J-Lo, but we did have Persian vibes. Spanish, when you guys they could have dated Spanish people who are Persian, Spanish. Okay, they dated people of different culture. They could have curly hair, long hair, straight hair, brown hair, black hair. They could like to wear, like some people, they wear their like belts on a side. They like to wear their belt on a side. I don't know why I'm getting that significantly. Okay, y'all would be very powerful together. Oh, I gotta throw this out. Y'all would be very powerful together. This person is extremely thankful that God gave you and them an opportunity to either be friends, F-buddies, rebounds, whatever. Just keep guiding people because you're a blessing in disguise. And although there's a lack of appreciation for who you are and what you came here to do, God's going to give you a clean slate, and everything from your past and all that shadow work you did will be worth it. Your mom could be having issues with growth. Your mom could be having issues with your growth. By the time you're 45, you'll be like, whoa, about to lose a lot. Do not continue being a karmic. Wow. By the time you're 45, if you would have continued the way you were and not do the shadow work, by the time you're 45, you would have probably been dead, taken out, or had extreme problems. But now that will change. Especially this Virgo season is like the beginning of your change. You're fully separated or fully divorced, or something's very final and you're stepping into a vulnerability and it's building you in ways that you never could imagine. But for those people who are coming to this collective reading, if you continue to be a karmic because your mom it wants you to stay karmic and stay low vibrational, you know what I mean? Or because she's going through a divorce, by the time you're 45, you won't even have everything that you want and desire. If you smoke or drink, you're killing your seed if you're a man. You need to start being vulnerable now. You need to start saying what you want and desire now. You need to come clean about everything now, or else by the time you're 45, you'll be hiding so much inside of your heart and you'll be saying to yourself, how did I allow this to happen? I feel like this is your rebound, whoever, because we started with a female in the beginning and now we went into your ex and a rebound, and now it's like I'm pulling someone's family. I'm pulling either his or yours. Your father allows you to do whatever you want. Your father wants you to bring change. You've been waiting for this like golden kiss to happen between you and this person, like your first kiss to happen between you and this person. You're waiting for it. Don't get to 45 and be a dumb, okay? Don't get to 45 not revealing who you are to people or giving love a chance or giving life a chance, for it to disappoint you, fail you over and over again, for love to hurt you, and you have to learn again and again and again. These are experiences that will shape you into bringing the change that the universe and the world needs. You can wait only for some time, and these proud tongues are always going to be over your life. So what are you going to do? The proud tongues of the world are always going to be over your life. What are you going to do? Let these proud tongues prevent you from getting the love that you want, from getting the experiences that you need? You know they don't make judges be young and inexperienced for a reason. Someone wants to get to know your spirit, man, not who you show and tell. So if, like, we're on social media, this is what I want you to see. My background is what I want you to see, is what I desire you to see. There's someone who wants to know, what's it like when we close the door or open the door? What's it like down below? What's it like behind the door? Is your room clean? Is it messy? Is it a shit box? Did you brush your teeth? What's up? Y'all don't want to see my room. I'm about to do some laundry. Maybe that's why laundry be coming up. What do you do on the weekends? This person wants to know. This person says your strength is very intimidating. You speak your truth. You speak your mind. You're not narrow-minded. But this is the same reason why they're attracted to you. They don't want to share too much either. They don't want you to know. And this is what their problem is. This is not good for them. This is not good for them. When they were a kid, they had to do a lot of work, a lot of reading, writing, studying. They had to prepare for whatever, like, their parents wanted them to be prepared for. They had to be the rock in their family. They said this story is not over. This is like the first part. There's more to be revealed. They said you need to go where you are wanted and not where you are tolerated. For a lot of the times, they went places just because people invited them, but they didn't go places that people actually wanted them. They just wanted their money or their clout. Someone could know your body type and they're like head over heels for your body type. They want to relax with you. They want to get you all loosey-goosey, I heard you like tiramisu, let's go get a tiramisu. You like pancakes, let's go get pancakes. You like steak, let's go get steak. Wear that pink dress, wear that red dress, wear that gray dress, wear that blue dress, wear that boots, wear those boots, wear that hat. Yeah. There's money coming, large amount of money coming to somebody very soon. Or by the end of the year, they'll make 19K, 100K, something about that. or this is what they desire to make, 100K a year. And it's like every time they try to get close to that, something prevents them. Their mental health prevents them from reaching this financial abundance. Okay, they chose a lot of like cheap chocolate. They chose a lot of things that weren't related to their will. They resist the Holy Spirit. They're like, I'll get there, little by little. I'll get there. I want to romance you. They're struggling between romancing you and being immature. They're struggling between being a dad and being a husband. They're struggling between being a boy and being the man that you dream of. They're struggling. And they know that a lot of people in their life never wanted them to grow. I heard the ex is out. We're not talking about the ex. We're talking about this new person, this person that wants to be your rebound. They want to be your rebound. I feel like we had a couple people come through here because the initial person doesn't sound like this person. The initial rebound don't sound like this rebound. Everybody want to be your rebound. Yeah, this person has DNA from another source. They have high vibes. They have shark vibes. Whatever spell they did to keep you two from coming together, maybe this relationship, because we did say was spirit. That's dead now. They can't. Y'all want to compromise. Y'all want to come together. So no one can keep you guys from coming together. I feel like the ex was like a distraction. Like, it's like the enemy wanted to send you somebody to be distracted with so that you wouldn't find who your true lover is, your true companion was. And like everybody said, yeah, date this person, be with this person. And you're like, are you sure? This person seems intellectually disabled. Are you sure? And they're like, yeah. Go. But really, they were just trying to keep you away from having a relationship with somebody who's recognized. Yeah. And the person that's recognized is actually struggling with health conditions. And like you being in their life would bring not only their first kiss with you, but it would bring like, I don't know, supernatural healing. Yeah. Your back rubs would heal them. Just because I'm not around doesn't mean you get to play without me. Yeah, so this person's like, I hope you don't find anybody else, like another rebound. I hope I'm the one that you choose next after you heal from your breakup. I hope I get that first kiss with you that I've been desiring for a long time. Many people could feel like you're a lightweight on social media. Maybe you just started your social media account. Maybe you don't have a lot of subscribers. Maybe you don't have a lot of followers. And they kind of like this. They like that your purpose here on earth is genuine and it's not, I don't know, it's not overbearing. They wouldn't want you to get too successful too quickly. Yeah. They could have had to have gone to court for some dumb stuff. When they look back and they like come home at night, like some people come home at night and they're on their like, they're on their chair and they're sitting back and wandering and trying to figure it out. It's like they think like, yo, at the end of the day, this person is the only person I got. This is the only person that rides for me that is like, got my back, my road dog, my OG, my old lady, the one that stays forever. Right? Yeah. Luke 12 could be significant. Chapter Luke 12 could be significant. Look at this. An outlandish person wants to like come and ruin this, as always, or just wants to ruin your peace because you're so nice and you're so sweet and you're so wonderful and you're so peaceful. And there's somebody who also feels collective. What's popping? Somebody who also feels that you may not want to have kids right now. and they may be interested in having kids with you. You could be in school. You could be older and like you're done with that. Sex is in the air. You're about to have sex with somebody just now. Ooh, it's about to get spicy. It's about to get spicy. Okay. Yeah, someone wants you to be their freak. They said their pain and their past hurt so much that they cannot bear to tell you the truth. Because if I can't tell you, I definitely can't tell myself. It's like this person struggling because they can't. Damn, this person is tripping. This person is so attracted to you. This person, like, this person wants to lick you up and down all day, every day, stare up in your eyes, do exactly what you want to do in the most naughtiest of naughtiest moments. And they want you guys to come back together and forgive each other and be in la la land and everything, have sex. But there's a lot of truth that they don't tell themselves. So they can't even tell you what's bothering them. They don't tell themselves how hurt they really are. And like, if they have a baby father, baby mother, it's like they were so childish with this person, they don't even know how to function. And if they have parents, Mom? Hold on, look at that. My child's calling. Hold on. Wait, go back. All right. So, hi, how you doing? This person, if they have parents, right, and their parents are liars too, or their parents are immature, this person is immature because they were raised by immature parents who don't admit their own truth. So, sucks to be you. How you doing? I'm doing a collective and I'm loving the low vibe energy right now because I can concentrate on the message without getting distracted. Okay. Your plants may need to water. Someone needs to water your plants. You need help watering your plants. This person needs to dedicate everything to God. And I know it's so easy for me to say, but it's really hard. It's really hard to dedicate everything you do to God and pray beforehand and thank Him afterwards. This person could have a unique car, a bike, a scooter. You know, this person, this person, could be needing the teachings from above to enlighten them. They're in panic mode. You don't always listen to your inner spirit. Okay? You are an emperor. And sometimes you like, oh, do I want to be chased today or do I want to do the chasing? Do I want to be loved or do I want to be hated? Because if you're hated, you're going to make a shitload of money, right? But if you're loved, what happens then? Someone wants to make more time for you. They really need you around. I heard, I swear the moon and the stars, dun, 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 I'll be there. Okay, can you make more time for me, please? Can you? I really need you around. I will make time for you, I swear by the moon and the stars. So you get attacked by the craziest of people, and this is what puts you in panic mode. Okay, someone could be 81, born on the 18th, or born in 1981. Yeah. And this person is going through a transformation. Okay. Because they were very strategic. Tell me more. I think we're switching messages, guys. Starting to develop into a different storyline. Let me make some small changes, then make your decision. Okay, so there's somebody who wants to come back around, wants you around. They're willing to like make time for you. They need you around. You being around makes everything peaceful, makes everything's better, makes all decisions work out. And they're strategic, and they said, listen, you got to come for my next transformation. I need you by my side. This could even be your best friend. Someone says, your boobies look perfect. Someone said, your chest look nice and juicy. Okay? They want to air out their dirty laundry to you as well. They want to tell you everything. They want to tell you everything and be like, listen, my mama was doing this. My daddy was doing this. This shit happened yesterday. Oh my God. It's like they kind of want your sympathy. They kind of want your sympathy. They kind of want to like pull on your heartstrings. They want to be like, oh, my life's been kind of messed up. This is why I couldn't talk to you. This is why I couldn't be in your life. But you know, I got time now. I got time now. So I'm going to make some time for you. Let me close this out. I know you trust in the Most High about us. So they know that you're trusting that this relationship will come back around, or that y'all will end up being friends again, or engaged. Okay. A tower is about to fall. Ooh, maybe when you guys get engaged, it's gonna cause a tower in both y'all lives. Ooh. Everyone's gonna be like, did that happen? I just heard, did I do that? Oh, so this person is coming back to be engaged to you because they want respect. And they know the only way they're going to get your respect is if they step it up a little bit, you know? If they tell their friends, like, okay, at first y'all didn't think I was going to settle down with nobody, but here, bam! I'm going to stop being pessimistic about life. Bam! Look at my lady. There she go. There she go. Money can't buy you happiness, but I got kids. Somebody said, listen, I got kids, and that's what's gonna make me happy. Or they want to have kids and they're like, listen, my kid's gonna bring me the money. I find that people fail to realize, people with, like, when I didn't have kids, I didn't think that kids would bring money. Okay? When I got my son, it's like God knew, like, I can't leave you out here assed out, right? So it's almost like the children bring like a paycheck too. You know what I'm saying? The children come down in the stork, and maybe why the bag is so big is because it's coming with toys, it's coming with money, it's coming with milk, it's coming with everything that your baby needs. So the universe blesses you when you have a child. Yeah, this person's ready for you to come towards them and be their future. This person said, I appreciate your creativity. This person may need you to be their creative, like, I don't know, boost. Okay, because they're not always true to themselves, but then when you come around, it's like they start feeling better. They start being like, oh shoot, let's do it like that. I was watching this movie last night with Denzel Washington, and I think it was like, it had Rihanna's man in it too, Rihanna's boyfriend. And basically what his wife said to Denzel, she's like, don't you remember when you were younger and you were dating me, you used to have your headphones on. I used to be bopping and excited. She's like, I miss that about you. I don't see you coming home doing that no more. So in order to find the solution in the movie, he ended up putting the headphones on and start bopping again, right? And what was the point of what I was saying this for? This person sees you as their headphones. You're the thing that gets them moving and grooving. That's what I wanted to say. Hi, got me. All right. There's sometimes this person wants to punk you. This person wants to get you stupid, wants to get you stupid mad, wants to get you in your stupid feelings, wants to get you feeling some type of way. But they better check themselves, because they would not like it if you check them, okay? Oh, there's gonna be some competition. You're gonna give this person a hard time, because it looks like you're gonna be like, no, I'm just focusing on God right now. No, I don't need a man. No, I'm just going to the church. I don't need a girl right now. You gonna give this person a hard time. You gonna be like, nah, I'm on pause right now. I just came out of something, but low key, you know, you desiring their ass. But you gonna play. You gonna play the game. You gonna be like, mm-hmm. So what's up? Mm-hmm. That's you right there. Oh, okay. Are you sure? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 Meanwhile, you like screening them, you know? You're like, oh man, I can't wait to get me some of that, but I'm gonna play like I'm interested. You ain't gonna play like you're interested, but it will be a very good season for you too. It'll be a very happy season. Okay? This person wants to be able to stop talking about their problems. This person wants to be able to reveal to you their problems because they know once they like pour it out to you, unfortunately, you're like they're like boxing glove or something. Like once they box with you, it's like, whew, wasn't that bad. I could do this. I could take over the world, Pinky. You know, they're gonna feel a little more confident. Okay, I'm coming. Let me give you something. Guys, hold on. One sec. I'm gonna get you something. Hold on. Okay. I'm coming. So you may need protection this weekend. Serious protection. You may need to pray for protection this weekend. Okay, Saint Michael, the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of Heavenly Hosts, by the power of God, thrust into hell Satan and all the evil spirits who prowl about the world seeking the ruin of souls. Next collective message. So if you consider yourself an alpha woman, you are seeking freedom. You could have a short-term flex happening right now. You are a light worker in denial. The tarot readers that you always listen to, the one that you're addicted to, is manipulating your energy. Okay, you could have a small butt. You could have recently broke some glass, or you could be drinking out of a glass right now. There's somebody that wants to make you happy in any way that they can, and they hope that you let them do that. They're dreaming of having a baby with you. This is someone from your past who is currently making their way to your future. You also need to remember and don't forget where you're coming from when you maybe had nothing, because it says you're an alpha woman. So maybe at one point you created this alpha woman image. Hallelujah. And this created this alpha, I can do whatever I want. I'm very independent. I'm very strong. And this is hindering you. Okay. Also, there are some women that choose not to deal with you because you haven't finished doing the shadow work. So some of these women come out of your energy because they feel like you're in your feelings too much. So they walk away from you. This is why you don't have a lot of friends or girlfriends, because they feel like you get into your feelings and they don't want to play cat and mouse. They don't want you to be in your feelings, they to be in their feelings. They just leave. They just stop talking to you. Okay? People do respect you and rate you, find you to be a very fabulous individual. You outgrew maybe some of those same friends, and that's why you're always fighting with them. Yeah, that's what the angels and ancestors are saying. You outgrew some of these friends. Some of these friends that just wanted to stay in this like low vibrational, like bad girl energy. Like they just want to party, drink, take people's money. They don't really want to be grown and put things in investment. They don't really want to. I heard baddie gang, you know, they're down for the chase. They're down for chasing money, chasing men, chasing rich men. They're not about improving themselves in no way. These are the women that you fight with. Maybe it's a good thing you fight with them still. You need to ask for more wisdom beyond your age. There's some places in your house you need to clean up because it's creating entities of darkness. Someone's going to stop you from walking out of their life. You could be going to an occult messenger, or you talk to an occult messenger and they give you downloads of ancient power. And sometimes you're scared of the knowledge that's given to you because this person gives you knowledge from the high table. Your boys or your brother or your son or your boyfriend could be at the ball court or likes to occasionally hang out with his boys. They try to use magic to get money, but there's no approval. Your money could have slowed up because people are attacking your money. It's like people wanted to, you know how they say, a lot of tarot readers will say, what do they say about destiny swapping? Not everybody tries to destiny swap, but there are people that try to destiny swap their money. So, hey, that girl's got too much money. Let me take some of that abundance. I want what they have. Let me take some of it. And it's not necessarily swapping your lifestyle, but slow them up and bring that money to me. Redirect their money, and pull it my way. So people redirect the money that's supposed to come to you and pull it their way. But guess what? This time, this season, as you come to this reading, they aren't getting the approval that they need in order to get your money. They know you won't say no to them. This is the person that's not going to walk out of your life. Before you walk out of my life, something, another. Yeah. That's a no to the no to the no for that one. No powers of hell will be able to conquer what God has built for you. That was for an alpha female. Hey, y'all. What's up? What's up?
what it is, yo.
What's up? Last but not least. Last but not least. People said so much about you, but I don't care. I got you. People said there's a lot of doubt. People put a lot of doubt in this person. Words that would be lasting, have lasting effect. But they're very sure about who you are, and their idea about you has not changed. If they think you're the one, you will always be the one. If they think you're going to be rich, you will always be rich. If they think you're their wife, you're always going to be their wife. If they think you're their husband, you're always going to be their husband. Ain't nobody going to take what's meant for you. This person is waiting for other people to get karma on what they said about you. This person is a leader. This person could be your king. This person could be very uncomfortable and worried. But this is what the enemy wanted. And the reason they're uncomfortable and worried is just because they don't want to lose you. They find you to be very professional, curious, highly observant. You also find them to be curious, highly observant, and professional with a lot of strength. They said, please don't leave my side. They said, please don't leave my side. You okay, Baba? Okay. They said, please don't leave my side. And I want to call you, but I don't know what to say. Yeah. All right. We out. Y'all have a good day.